Here's another tip from Rolling Strong, with insights to help you stay healthy on the road.
We're here with Rolling Strong. Today we're going to talk a little bit about stretching. I know a lot of you drivers are putting in a little extra hours nowadays due to the situation. So we just want to make sure that you're doing the best that you can to get a little bit of activity in the day. And stretching is very low intensity and it's very beneficial. So we're going to go through a series of stretches that you guys can do on your own, none of which are going to be too crazy, but just going to help you loosen up and get that blood flowing through our bodies. All right, let's get started. First things first here is just sitting back on our heels, right? What you can do here is just getting a good stretch to our quadriceps, making sure that we're leaning back a little bit to put a little bit more tension. Obviously, you can lean back as far as you like, pressing the hips through, activating the quads a little bit more, right? So hold that position for 30 seconds to a minute. As soon as you're done, what we can do, left foot forward, right foot back. You're gonna be in this dragon position, as I would call, right? So you're pressing the hips forward, making sure that we're standing up nice and tall. What we're gonna do is take our right hand, bring it to the ground, and then we're gonna open up. This is great for not only the hips, the hamstrings, and the glutes, but for our thoracic spine. So making sure that we hit that T-spine a little bit. So once again, 30 seconds to a minute on each side. So just what it looks like again. Switching sides. So my right leg is forward this time, right? Pressing the hips forward, getting the chest nice and tall, bringing the hand to the ground. So the opposite hand of the foot that's forward is gonna come to the ground. Then you're gonna open up. Good, and hold that position as long as you possibly can. It doesn't matter how far you open up. It's just as long as you can feel the stretch within our body, that's what you want to do. Once again, listen to our body. Don't push yourself too hard and kind of overexert yourself and potentially hurt yourself. So nice and easy goes a long way. Good. Next thing here is just getting to a quadruped position. Quadruped just means hands and knees. So the next thing we're going to do is called a cat-cow. A cat-cow is essentially two different positions. So a cow is pressing the hips up, arching the lower back, right? Pressing our head up as high as we possibly can. Good, and then transitioning to that cat, what we're gonna do is then press through the shoulders, separating the scapulas, getting that nice high arch on our upper back, holding it for a second, coming back down into that nice cow. Good, what you're gonna do is do that transition anywhere between 12 to 15 times, holding that nice pause at the top position and the bottom position for about 2 seconds apiece. Next thing we're gonna do, bring it to the butt. Is a butterfly position. So butterfly, what you're gonna do is stick your heels together, trying to grab your toes with both hands. The object here is trying to get your knees to the ground and press them in as far as you possibly can. So if you can press your knees into the ground, great. If you can't, like myself, obviously I'm struggling a little bit too, it's okay. Just press them as hard as you possibly can, making sure that we pull our back up nice and tall, keeping our chest up. And then what this is gonna do is help open up our hips a lot. The next piece is a figure four. So similar to the butterfly, what we're gonna do is have one leg straight this time. One leg is gonna be in this bent 90-degree angle, tucking our foot into the inside of our thigh. Once again, the object of this outside leg here is trying to press the knee into the ground. Once again, if you can't get the knee to the ground, it's totally okay. What you're gonna do now is just reach forward, right? So you're gonna try to grab the calf if you can, grab the ankle if you can, grab the toes if you can. Whatever position helps, whatever position you can get into safely, that's the position you wanna stick with, right? Next 30 seconds on that side, then 30 seconds on the other side. The key thing here, guys, is making sure that we're working on our breathing as well, right? You always want to take nice, big, long, deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Every time you exhale, you want to think about getting deeper into the stretch if you can. So taking that nice, big, deep breath, exhaling, reaching forward, right? Another big, deep breath, reaching a little bit more forward. And every time you're just trying to aim to get a little further ahead, right? It doesn't have to be a serious advance. It just has to be a little bit further ahead. Last thing we're gonna do here is gonna be a pigeon stretch, which is gonna help our piriformis, adductor muscles, hip, and glutes. So pigeon, let's start with the left foot forward. So what we're gonna do is left foot across the body, bringing that knee to the ground, right? Right leg is fully extended and back. What we're gonna do is just lay across that leg, right? The object here is trying to get this left foot as high as you possibly can, right? And then if you can lay down, lay down. 30 seconds on one side, then what you're gonna do is alternate to the other, right? So Right leg comes forward this time. Cross the body. Left leg is extended back. Good. Just holding that position. 30 seconds to a minute. Taking those deep breaths. As soon as you're done. Good. Just shake it out. Shake it out. All right, guys. Thank you.
We're glad to offer these podcasts, and we hope you find them useful. At Rolling Strong, we're here to help.